Hey, coaches, taking on this afternoon's 10-minute clinic challenge is Minot State Associate Head Coach and Wide Receivers Coach Shane LaDage, who's going to share an effective sprint out concept worth consideration adding to your offense. So remember, Coach, keep it under 10 minutes. You get the win. If not, you got to take the L. So your time starts now.
Awesome. Appreciate you having me, Coach. And I hope everybody out there, families are healthy, and you guys are healthy and your players as well. So I'll dive right into it. This will be our base sprint out concept. We run this out of 2x2 and 3x1 predominantly. Before we get into the scheme of it, why we run it, I think it's extremely easy to learn conceptually for our players. It's really easy for us to incorporate, whether we're going huddle or if we're going up tempo. Easy to signal, easy for our guys to understand where they're at on the field. We like that off of it, we can tag different concepts to the front side of it. If we want to get away from our base way and run some different curl flat options with it, we can use it in virtually any personnel formation. Really, the only thing we can't do in it, we can't do it out of empty. Really good with motions and shifts, whether you're trading your tight end, motion receivers across the formation, getting to 2x2 from 3x1 or vice versa. Able to hop our running back from strong side to weak side, vice versa. I really like it because it still incorporates the full field aspect of our passing game. Typically, when you're talking sprint out, you're really isolating half the field, where we're still able to read our backside from the start and then progress to the sprint outside. And then it's really simple reads for our quarterback. He's got a gimme read at the start, just a gift, and then he can progress to the front side and really just read it low to high. If you choose to read it high to low, you really can't go wrong either way. And then it's really simple protection for our offensive line and our running back. We're just going to full slide, quick game it, and we're going to leave the man line of scrimmage for our running back. So there's no really guessing for them. We try to keep it as simple as possible for those guys up front and then just move on from there. So I'll take you guys into kind of how we start. In our base 2x2, we'll call it dart. And we just tag it right or left to where we're going. And we do that just to keep it simple for our receivers to understand where the quarterback's going to be rolling out to. So whatever side we tag, right or left, that's where the quarterback's going to sprint out to. So we're in 2x2. If we call dart right here, we're in 11 personnel. We're going to start on the weak side. All right, so our backside number one receiver, he's going to run what we call a hitch conversion. So if he's got off coverage, cover 3, a quarters, whatever it may be, he's going to run a hitch at 6 yards. Anytime we get a cloud corner like a cover 2 or we get a press man look, now we're going to convert that to a fade. But that is the quarterback's first read. So he's going to get the snap. If he's got that, he's just rocker step, get that thing out as fast as possible, take the hitch for the easy completion. If not, then he's going to catch, pump, and now he's going to roll out with depth and now work to the front side of our concept. So backside number one's got the hitch conversion. Our backside number 2 will always have the over route, and he's just working 10 to 12 at the opposite hash. You'll see in some of our clips that over route's not really getting there fast enough. So the main coaching point for us this spring, and then for you guys, is just get over there as fast as possible. We used to teach like get under 1, over 2, or vice versa on the backers. I think at the end of the day, just tell those guys, get over there as fast as possible. Don't overcoach it. If we're extended with our number 2 on the front side here, we're going to run a whip route. So we're pressing vertical 4 to 5, pressing in for 2 to 3 steps, and then we're working flat back down the line of scrimmage at 5 to 6 yards. Then our number 1 receiver, we're just running a 20-yard comeback. And you'll see that's changed. We used to run them more 17 to 18 yards, and the timing wasn't right, so we're trying to extend those guys out a little further. Our running back, he's just going to aim +2 the man line of scrimmage. He's going to go attack the line of scrimmage, and then he's looking to wall that DN and wash him down the line. If nothing else, if he plays with width, he just wants to hang on that outside shoulder and extend him down the line of scrimmage. And then for our offensive line, we're just full slide away from it. So they're just quick set, same protection we use on our quick game. They're just full slide, getting hands on as fast as possible. So I'll take you now how we get to it out of 3x1. So really for our backside number 1 stays the same. We just got our hitch conversion over there. Now where it changes is between 2 and 3. So now front side 3 If it's a tight end, we're going to run a smash arrow. So he's just trying to block down on the DN for a 2 count. Then he's working back flat, no deeper than 3 yards. Our number 2 is going to run what we call a flutter out. So he's going to attack the inside shoulder of the flat defender. He's going to dive in there, press vertical to 10, and then he's rolling out, trying to get no deeper than 12 yards. And then our front side number 1 stays the same, and he's just got the 20-yard comeback. Now, if we happen to run this out of 10 personnel where the number 3 is a receiver, he's going to be the same as 2x2, and he's just going to run that whip route. So we still get our levels type concept here where we'll read it low to high. So we'll go smash arrow whip to our flutter out, and then out to our comeback on the outside. So take you through a few of these clips. Now, the beauty of this, I think, is a lot of these throws are going to our hitch on the backside. It's an easy completion, great on first and second down. Let's take whatever we can get. So right here, we're in a 2x2, tight end to the left. So we're going to be running dart left. So we'll get full slide to the right. Our backside 1's the hitch, 2's the over. Our tight end on the front side's the smash arrow. Our number 1, here's the comeback. So we get off coverage, nobody bursts into the flat. Quarterback's just catching, rocker step, get that thing out as fast as possible. You'll see if we don't have this, I think this is one of the better clips we get of this receiver getting across on the over route. Tight end times this up really well with nobody in his gap. We don't want him to extend back out on the DN and block him out. So he's just going to step down in his gap and then release after a 2 count. And then our number 1 receiver could get another 1 or 2 yards, but does a really good job here getting out of his break on that comeback. But again, easy completion. Just take what the defense gives you. And again, not just saying screw it to this backside on our sprint out. We're still taking it if it's there. See just quickly here with our O-line. Again, they're just full slide away from where we're going to sprint out to. Getting hands on quick, jump set and everything. Just trying to wash it down the line. A really good job by our left tackle here, just collecting that, running them down the line. Then probably the toughest look at back here. But they got this stand-up DN kind of playing up the field. Like to see him get his helmet a little bit more play side there. At the end of the day, not a bad job. So next one, now we're in 10 personnel 2x2. So this one I put on here, not ideal. We got our back lined up on the wrong side here, but still does a good job getting himself across. Again, unorthodox, but still able to make the play there. This is one where I'd like this backside receiver on the over from up top to get over a little bit quicker. But this is a good job on our comeback, getting himself back down the line. Good throw by our quarterback. So he's able to read this, whip to over to comeback. Fast forward, next one here. Just a quick one here. Again, just taking that hitch. I really like this for 2 reasons on the hitch. Either one, you can put your best player there and give him the ball in space. Hope maybe we can slip a tackle and gain yards. Or maybe it's a guy that doesn't get the ball a lot, where the defense doesn't really account for much. It's a way to get him involved. It's a way to continue to make the defense really defend sideline to sideline. So this kid here wasn't one of our leading receivers, but it's an easy way to get him the ball. And again, force defenses to defend him rather than not worry about him too much. And we take this, was a 6-yard gain, ends up being 23 yards because they get a late hit on the sideline. Here, just here, starting 3x1, 2x2. We're still going to the bottom. So the beast 3x1, we call this a FAP motion. Get us to 2x2, and we're going dart left. I know my time's running out here, so I'm going to fast forward here. Now here's a way to isolate your top guy. We start in 3x1 with a dead Ted. We go across our best single coverage. Pitch. And just like attack a couple more for us. I wanted to get to one here where we actually get it to our tight end here out of 3x1. So here we start 2x2. We're going to motion across, get ourselves a 3x1 and go dart right. So up top, this should be a conversion by the receiver. He keeps it on the hitch, so he's wrong. But now we're working our smash arrow by the tight end, our flood by number 2, come back by 1. So they sink, get depth. It'll just drop it to our tight end, get a quick 4 or 5 yards right there. So simple concept, easy reads. Again, easy protection for our quarterback or our offensive line and our running backs there.
Perfect.
And that
Thanks
was
a lot,
the fastest
Coach.
10 minutes I've ever been in.
I know, man. It goes fast. Appreciate you joining us, Coach. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.